Good morning, everyone. I'm Jennifer Weiss with Llama Yoga. So let's go ahead and come onto our mat. And for today's practice, we need some sort of strap, yoga strap, or rope, or towel, something to get the shoulders open. So today I just grabbed my child's jump rope. And then blocks or anything that you can use as blocks. And then if you have any sensitive knees, we're gonna do some things on our knees today. So just patting up the mat so it feels good. All right, so taking your strap in your hands, we're gonna bring it out nice and wide. A little wide. And we're just gonna bring it up and over the head and then bringing the arms down behind you. So you can stay up and kneeling. You can sit down on a block, or you can sit on your heels. But anywhere you can keep the spine nice and long, if you feel as though you're rounding, then just come back to one of those places. And then we're going to just take the strap up and over. And we want to get a nice fluid motion with the up and over. So no straining to get one arm over before the next, getting both arms up and over at the exact same time. Taking a deep breath as you lift up, exhaling as you bring the arms down. And then begin to notice the front ribs. And notice if they're pressing out, and see if you can draw them in slightly so that you're engaging your core. We're not overarching in our lower back. Nice. So when we find the sweet spot, feel free to close the eyes or just soften the gaze as you move forward and back with your breath. Pausing anywhere that feels sticky. Moving anywhere that feels good. And let's take one more round, front to back and back to front. And then we're going to take our arms straight up over the head, or if there's anything going on with the shoulders or feeling a little tighter today, arms might be a little bit forward of the shoulders. And then bringing your right hand above your head, we're going to swing that left arm behind you. So keep swinging that left arm back to help lift the right arm up and back. Notice again the ribs and see if you can draw them in slightly. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And then bringing the arms up. We're going to switch sides. So now left arm will come over the head. Right arm's going to swing back. And the more that you swing it back is how you're going to get that lift into the arm. So it's not a matter of bringing that arm all the way back. And swinging the arm, the right arm back, left arm rises up, ribs draw in, breathe. And then bringing both arms up, and then just finding any movement, maybe side to side. Maybe even circling the entire spine. Just taking a moment here to just feel what you feel in your body. And then we'll bring our strap to the ground. So we'll be doing some interlacing of our fingers and bringing our hands behind our back later. If you have any shoulder tightness today, feel free to use your strap at any of these moments. And if the strap is too long and you want something shorter, a towel works great, like a hand towel and or like a tie might be the perfect size just for that interlacing. All right, so from here, we're gonna come down to hands and knees and work our way back into downward facing dog. So bringing one leg and then the other back, lifting both legs up towards the sky, hips towards the sky, allowing the head to shake side to side here. And then go ahead and lower the knees down to the mat, coming to hands and knees. We're gonna curl our toes under and we're gonna build back into that down dog. So from here, toes curled under, we're just gonna lift the knees just an inch above the mat. Press firmly down into the mat. You're gonna feel a little rounding in the upper back, navel draws in, and then slowly begin to shift those hips back, straightening the legs, allowing the head to fall between the arms. And then roll forward, bringing those knees down to the mat. Pause into table. And we'll do that one more time. So curling the toes under. See if you can get that pinky toe to curl under with the rest. Draw the navel in, begin to lift the knees just a couple inches off the mat. Just hovering here, noticing that core support as you begin to shift those hips back and up. Nice job, everyone. Maybe bending and straightening the knees. We're gonna lift that right foot up towards the sky. Draw the knee all the way to the right armpit. Send that right foot back up to the sky. Right knee to the left armpit. Send it up to the sky. Last one, right knee to the belly. And then planting that right foot between your hands. We're gonna bring our back foot down for warrior one. So front knee bent, back leg straight, arms rise up and lower the hands. So if you feel as though you would like to be a little more stable in your warrior one, walk that right foot out to the right. Let's inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, lower the hands. One more time, reach them up. And then bringing both hands to interlace behind the back or grab a towel. Roll the shoulders back, hug the elbows towards each other. And then you're engaging the core enough so that we're not just going into a back bend, but we're gonna begin to extend those arms towards the back foot. So stay lifted, stay tall here. Breathe in, breathe out. Press evenly into front foot and back foot. And then option to bow forward with the interlacing, or you can release. Press into the feet. Release the hands, warrior one. Bring both hands down to the mat. We're gonna pivot on that back foot to come into a lunge. Left hand's gonna stay down on the mat or onto a block. And we're gonna sweep that right arm up into a twist. Bring the right arm down. We're gonna step back into plank. From plank, either lowering the knees or keeping the legs long, hover down towards the earth. Roll the shoulders back and away, tops of the feet are flat. Extend the arms towards the feet. Stay long through the spine. Chin curls in. Release the hands down. Press up and back, downward facing dog. On our next round, left foot reaches up to the sky. Left foot to left armpit. Left foot reaches up to the sky. Left to the right armpit. Send the right foot back to the sky. Last time, left. Coming into the belly. Draw that knee in. And now plant left foot between the hands. Draw the back foot down, warrior one. Lift the arms up. So pressing into that left leg, pressing into the outer edge of the back foot. Arms reach up. Exhale, let them sweep down. Inhale, rise. And exhale. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. One more time. Finding that foundation in our legs. And as we sweep the hands back, interlacing, grabbing your strap, roll those shoulders open, and then extending the arms towards your back foot. Lift up out of the hips. See if you can grow taller through the spine. Nice big breath in through the chest. Big breath out. And then if you would like, taking and folding forward, bringing that left shoulder just to the inside of the knee. Humble warrior. Press into the feet. Come all the way up, warrior one. And now bringing both hands down to the mat, turning into a lunge, leaving our right hand down on the mat or onto a block. Left arm's gonna reach up towards the sky. Finding a Parvrita Anjaneyasana variation. Twisted lunge. Bring that top arm down. We're gonna step back into plank. Lower down to the mat. Roll the shoulders back and away. Extend the arms back nice and long. And then bringing the hands down. Press up and back. Excuse me. Downward facing dog. So building onto our sequence here, we're going to take and lift that right leg up towards the sky. Hug the knee towards the right armpit. Send the right knee, right foot up towards the sky. Right knee all the way over to the left side, so twisting. Send it right back up. Right foot will come all the way through the middle. Hug, hug, hug. And then step right foot between the hands. Warrior one. Both arms come up. Let them sweep down one time. Inhale, lift those arms up. And then we're going to sweep the arms back. Interlace and open. Extending the arms towards the back foot. Lifting up out of the hips. Opening the chest. Bowing forward if you would like. And then rising up, warrior one. Ground through the feet, reach those arms up. From here, we're going to slowly come halfway forward, reaching those arms out. And again, if the shoulders are tight, then your arms are going to be a little more horizontal. Pivot on the back foot, and it's like you're about to take off. So I just want you to begin to send some of that weight into the right leg. So pressing down through the right foot, you're going to feel your outer glute really kicking in, ready to accept the weight, and just kind of bouncing into that back foot. Then bring both hands down. We're going to leave the left arm down, right arm will reach up into the twist. Bring the right arm down, passing through plank, down to the mat. And in plank, or excuse me, now that we're on the ground, roll those shoulders back. And we're going to extend the arms back for locust. Tops of the feet are flat, arms extending back. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, bring the arms out to your sides like a T, and then you're going to bend your elbows. So you've got these goalpost arms here. Inhale. Exhale, extend the arms over the head, bring the head down towards the mat. On your next breath, begin to reach the arms forward. Slowly bend those elbows, coming into those cactus arms, sliding the shoulder blades back and away from the ears. And then reaching the arms back, so you've kept all that space as you reach back. Go ahead and lower everything down. You can bring one cheek to the mat if that feels better. And we'll move through one more cycle here. So feet are grounded. Point those toes away. Begin to feel even like this little bit of a hollowing out into your belly. As you reach those toes, slowly begin to lift the chest as the arms reach behind you. Locust pose. And then as you bring them out to the side, bending the elbows. Notice the tendency to let the shoulders creep up as we're going forward. See if you can slide them back. Nice big breath in. And now reaching the arms forward, bring the hands down, soften the body. Last round, extending the legs back, reaching the arms forward, Bend those elbows. Slide the shoulder blades back and away. And then from here, let's reach those arms back. Slide the hands right under the shoulders. Finding maybe a small to medium cobra. Shoulders roll back. Elbows hug in. No tension in the lower back. No tension in the neck. From here, passing through hands and knees to downward facing dog. Draw that left leg up towards the sky. Left knee to the left armpit. Extend left leg back to the sky. Bring left knee all the way over to the right armpit. Squeeze those obliques. Send it back to the sky. Left knee to the belly. Hug in. Step left foot between the hands. Warrior one. Both arms extend up. And let them float down. Inhale, rise. And as you lower the hands, interlace them behind the back or grab your strap. Opening up the chest. Extend the arms towards that back foot. Nice deep breath in. And a breath out. Option to fold forward. And then pressing into the feet. Come all the way up, warrior one. And then we're going to reach out halfway forward. And again, either arms up by the ears or straight out in front. And then feel as you pivot on that back foot coming into a lunge, almost as if you could leave that back foot, and you're bringing a little bit more weight onto the left. Ground through the whole left foot. Begin to receive that weight. Ready to launch forward into warrior three, but not yet. One more breath here. Bring both hands down to the mat. Right hand will stay. Left arm will reach up and twist. Bring the top arm down. We're going to step back into plank. Down to the mat. Circle the shoulders back and away. We're going to find cobra on this round. So pressing into those hands, keep it nice and low for a moment. Shoulders roll back just like we were doing in our locust vinyasa. And then go ahead and lift just the right leg off the mat. Winging the toes away, staying long. If being up higher doesn't cause any issues in the lower back, you can find a higher cobra. Lower the leg down. Soften the right leg. And now pressing left leg into the mat. Lift the left leg up. So just hovering the leg. Lower it down. Press into the hands. Making our way downward facing dog. From here, our right leg will reach up to the sky. Hug the right knee towards the right armpit. Send it up to the sky. Right knee over to the right or left arm. Send it right back up. And now, right knee to the belly. Right knee, right foot forward, warrior one. Both arms reach up. Sweep the arms down and behind. Interlace the fingers. Opening up the chest. Bow forward. And then as you rise, releasing the hands. Coming all the way up, warrior two, warrior one, excuse me. Pivot on that back foot into our lunge. We're going to start hinging forward. And then rising up, warrior three. Hands can optionally come down to blocks or objects right underneath your shoulders. As you begin to level out the hips, flex those left toes, pointing them towards the ground. Reach forward and back just like we were in locust pose. From here, we're going to bring that left knee forward. So standing upright, left knee hugs in, arms reach up, extend that left foot forward. Nice job, everyone. We're going to send it right back. So bending that knee, tipping ourselves forward, passing through warrior one, two, three, excuse me. Bring the hands down, step back into the lunge. Left hand stays, right arm reaches up for the twist. Bring the top arm down, step back, downward face, not downward face, come all the way down to the mat. We're gonna find cobra, rolling those shoulders back and away, any height in your cobra. Small, medium, low, and then all the way up and back, downward facing dog. Left leg reaches up, hug that knee towards the left arm. Left foot reaches back to the sky. Left knee to the right arm. Send it right back to the sky. And now left knee to the belly. Step the foot forward. Warrior one. Bring both arms up to the sky. Send the arms down. Interlace behind the back. Reaching those arms away from the body towards that back foot. And then option to bow forward. Press into the feet, rise up, warrior one. Here we're gonna make that warrior three transition. So pivoting on that back foot, we're gonna begin to lunge over that front leg. So bringing that weight into the left leg, lift the back leg up. Hands again can come down to the block. Extending the arms forward, flex those right toes towards the ground. Stay long through the back. One more breath. We're going to bring the right knee towards the front as we stand up. So working a little balance here. Extend that right foot forward. Slowly begin to rebend that knee. Tipping yourself forward. From that warrior three, we're bringing hands down, stepping back into the lunge. Right hand will stay down, left arm will lift up into our twist. Bring the top arm down, step back, plank, From plank, coming down to the earth, rising into cobra, shoulders slide back, elbows hug in, and then from here all the way back and up, downward facing dog. From your down dog, let's roll forward into plank. Come all the way down to your belly. So we're going to play with either a locust variation, and you can grab your strap if you would like. So we're going to have kind of 3 different options here for a back bend. We're playing with just being on our belly. So first variation is keeping the arms long and straight beside the body. Legs can lift up for locust. Option 2, interlacing the fingers or grabbing a strap. Reaching those arms straight back. And again, option to leave the legs down or lift up. So if you've been sitting at a desk all day, really want to focus on the chest, let the legs stay long so that you can bring all that awareness into the chest. And then our third option is catching the outer ankles for bow pose, Dhanurasana. So when you're ready, find the place that feels good. And we'll all inhale, rise into a locust or bow pose. Variation. Neck and head are soft. If we're using bow pose, use those feet to do the work. Maybe thighs stay down to give more emphasis into the chest, pressing the toes away from the body. Let everything go. Bring your head to the back of your palms and breathe. We're going to do one more of those. If you would like to change the variation, feel free to. If you want to stick with exactly where you were, that's awesome too. So picking a place that feels really good in your body, either arms extended, interlacing fingers, or catching the ankles, extending the body. Breathe in, breathe out. And then lower everything down to the mat. Again, forehead coming to the back of the palms. Rocking side to side. And then from here, we're going to press up to hands and knees. And taking that right foot, press the right sole of the foot up towards the ceiling. Stay long through the spine, so not collapsing here. Draw that right knee in, and we're going to step the right foot between the hands, but maybe a little wider, so a little bit more towards the right edge of the mat. Left hand can stay on the mat or it could come up onto blocks. Okay. So we're going to first find a little fluid twist here. So sending that right arm forward and out. And then just like you had a paintbrush in your hand, you're going to draw a circle as you begin to open your chest towards your right, back, and around. Circle that arm forward, up, and around. Beginning with the inhale and exhale. Staying with this circular motion, or you can pause at the top, or you could lift the back foot, catching your back foot. Coming into a twisted lunge. One more breath here. Slowly releasing or finishing that last circle. Bring both hands forward. We're going to slide that right foot back and up again. So find that neutral spine. And then set right knee down. Left leg will lift up. And again, notice the tendency to want to drop the belly forward and arch in the back. See if you can stay strong. You're drawing the navel in. You're staying very strong throughout the lower back, throughout the glutes. And now bringing that left knee forward in between the hands. And again, walking that foot out to the side a little bit. So right hand can come to a block or to the mat. Sweeping that left arm forward. Begin to turn your heart and your belly towards your left side as you circle that arm up and around. Inhale, reach. Exhale, open. Inhale. And exhale. And then on this round, staying exactly as you are, pausing into the twist, or maybe even reaching back, catching your back foot. Two more breaths here. And then releasing the hand, releasing that circle. And we'll bring both hands down to the mat. Slide that left foot back and up. Stay strong through the core. Lower that knee down. Stack the hips right over the knees. We're going to begin to slide those hands forward. As far forward as they can possibly go. And we're going to bring our head down to either a block, a pillow, or to the mat. And then from here, go ahead and lower the forearms, lower the elbows. And then lifting the palms up and over your head. If you feel that you might need a little bit more stretch here, feel free to walk the elbows forward. Just pause and allow the armpit area to spread out. Allowing the chest to open. And then releasing the hands down to the mat, walking yourself back up onto hands and knees. We'll bring the legs forward. And extend them out in front. So bring those hands right beside the hips, press down into the mat, lengthen the spine, lift the crown of the head up. And then from here, we're gonna roll onto our back. And maybe for today, we can take our right foot in, crossing right ankle over the left thigh. And then from here, go ahead and let that right foot, right leg, cross the body. So the right sole of the foot's gonna come down to the mat. So setting up a twist. Hands can stay at the belly. Extend out to the side or up over the head. So just listening to your shoulders. We want to keep both shoulders down on the mat. And just see if you can breathe into some space along that right side body. Enjoying another breath. Gently come back to center. Switching sides. So now left foot will cross the right knee. And then slowly rocking the hips over towards the right side, left sole of the foot onto the mat. And adjusting the arms so that both shoulder blades can stay down on the mat. And allow yourself to breathe. And then coming back to center. We're going to make our way into Shavasana. So extending the legs long on the mat, arms resting beside the body, adding any props that would help you release a little bit more fully. And as you start your meditation here, go ahead and take in 3 full breaths, drawing the breath in through the nose, maybe out through the mouth. Inhaling and exhale. One more. Go ahead and begin to just take a moment here to feel the shift of energy within the body. Feel the changes. Begin to notice if there are any places that could use your attention right now. And send your breath there. I will Stay quiet for a few minutes to allow for a mini Shavasana, and then I'll come back to rejoin you. Slowly begin to stretch your toes away from the body, maybe reaching the arms up and over the head. Gently rolling onto one side of the body, making your way up to seated. Thank you all for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful week. Namaste. Bye now.